Times like this that I want chocolate. Let's see what we can do here. Hi, Michelle. How you doing? Hi, Sherry Ann. How are you? Y'all doing all right? Hi, Chloe and Crystal. How is everybody? I hope y'all had a wonderful day. Take a moment to share out. I appreciate you. Take a moment. You surviving? Absolutely. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. How are you? I have been had a weird headache the last 2 days, just right here. So I've been trying to drink extra water. Readings are $20 today, Manrique. $20 for whatever spirit decides to give you. Otherwise, hi, friend. This is my friend. Hi, Anita. Otherwise, it is whatever we feel like doing. I told Ash I might just come on and bitch. Because, Hi, Liz. How about those energies, guys? I'm breaking out from the stress. I have 5 pimples. I have one in my eyebrow that hurts. I have one on my face right here. I have 2 right here on my face. And I'm like, what the hell? Stress. I'm stressed out. Oh, but here we are. Hanging out. What do I want to talk about? What are we talking about today? Monopoly? Monopoly. Why? I hate that game. Is anybody with me on that? I fucking hate Monopoly, dude. It takes forever. Anita says, thank you for your last reading. It was profound and helped me a lot. I wish you the same help back what you are giving out to us. Thank you. That's very lovely of you to say. Look, Ash, I've never been stressed. You fucking liar. Trisha is also breaking out. Do not. Nicola, how? How is that your favorite? I absolutely hate Monopoly. I hate it. I think when I was a small kid, I liked Monopoly just because it was money. And I'm a Capricorn. But now I can't stand it. Yeah, that's probably why I did so well, because I was a kid. Only people who win at Monopoly. Yes, I do believe there is something to do with Monopoly. Well, Capricorns are great. Hi, Crystal. Oh, Nicola's a bad sport. You got to get better at losing games, dude. They're just games. It's just a game, you know? Everybody gets their 5 minutes of fame from winning board games, and it's usually me, but I don't like Monopoly, so I don't play it. But all the other ones I usually win because I'm just good at games. I have a naturally strategic brain. It is a time waster. Teresa, welcome to the club. Welcome to. Where's all my Capricorns? Where are all my Capricorns? Sheldon had a nap after work. That's awesome. Do you believe women and girls should be allowed to play football? Okay. I am kind of a big deal. I mean, I'm kind of a big deal. Do I think that women and girls should be allowed to play football? Absolutely. I think they should be allowed to. I think there should be a whole NFL team, a whole league of female football players. I don't think there should be any sport that only men can play. However, I do not feel that men and women should mingle in these things. I think it should be like the NBA and the WNBA, where there's two separate leagues, because men are physically stronger and faster, and it's just genetically the way they're made. That's how I feel. They should go to the Cowboys. Well, I mean, well, that's awesome, Ash. Good for you. Anita, how can you pay me for what? A reading? Oh, Hope's a Capricorn. Hi, Pamela. See, and I disagree with that. I don't think that should be. I think they should have the same uniforms that men have. I just think they should do exactly the same thing, but in different leagues. Well, that's sad to hear, Toby. I'm sorry to hear that. We don't have two leagues here. Caroline's in Australia, and she said they have two leagues there. Well, Chloe, that's garbage. Yeah. For the force of Thor's hammer. Okay. You're such a dork. I love you. Yeah. Yeah. You would have to run twice as fast if you're only 5'2". Having an unusually hard time in life. Let me tell you. You and me both, dude. You and me both. Welcome, Jill. Welcome from Scotland. Yeah. Hi, Renee. Thanks for coming on in. I hope you have a good night, too. I'm trying to get back into smiling. If anybody wants an update, Travis has been brought to the hospital for a psychiatric evaluation, and they will be keeping him a minimum of 3 days. I'm hoping, because he's been there before, that they keep him longer. So I'm hoping that he gets all the help he needs. Yes, it is. It's you're struggling with adversaries. Put some distance. You just need to put some distance between you. A mascot? Hell yeah. Okay. To pay the $20, I'm sorry. Somebody was asking me about actually getting services. Well, let me tell you. Cut them all out completely. Exactly. Okay, Anita, you got it, sister. How did you pay? I'm going to write you down on my notepad because I didn't use this page yet. I don't have a pen. Where did my pen go? One second. The Monopoly board game? No joke, right? Okay, Anita. Keep trying to talk to you out loud. Do you want to come on with me? Go 50? I know it. I know it's a joke, Caroline. You don't have to explain it to me. I'm not that retarded. My Buddha. I got so many Buddhas. Oh, my Buddha? My handsome little Buddha? Let me put my wig on. Okay, girl. All right. So apparently Ash is going to come on with me. So you will get a little bit of something for me and Ash. We'll see what happens. Anita, do you want to wait for Ash or do you want just me? You just wanted me in the first place. Anyway. I did just touch him. Okay. Anita, where are you? Hi, Anita. I touch my Buddha belly. My skinny Buddha belly. I have another one somewhere. I got like 5 of them. I have a really cool one that my friend, the Tibetan monk, gave me. Lois, it's $20 and Ash will be on in just a minute with me. So we'll be doing it together. Anita. Anita, I'm immediately getting a much older female for you. This feels like it's going to be some type of a grandmother. She's giving me the initial L. Does that make sense to you? She's also making me feel like she had longer hair. It looks to be brown hair to me. Does this make sense to you, Anita? Well, you have the invite already, Ash. Just click on it. I sent it to you. Hi, Sandra. Lois says she has the real Buddha belly. She's also talking about a child or childs as a name. Child or childs. You don't know your grandmothers. Okay. Does your family predominantly have brown hair? Why, thank you. It's just a sweater. It's just a sweater. Yes, it's the one I sent you earlier. I told you I was going to go live and I was just going to send you the link so we could chat. Remember? Thank you so much. I got a cold. She's giving me the initial L. Do you know their names, Anita? I love this sweater. It's like my favorite sweater. And it was really, really long. Look, it was really, really long. And George chewed the bottom of it. So I cut it. And then now it's gorgeous. Yes, dark or blonde. Okay. Well, those are the two options. Okay, but she's giving me the initial L. Okay, do you know if anyone in your family has that name that starts with an L? Okay, this could be her referencing somebody that is still living. It doesn't have to be her, this L, because she also said child. So is there a child would be like one of her children or one of your children? Do you have children, Anita? Because she said one or the other. I'm coming, friend. Hi, Kay. Hi, friend.
Hello.
We are experimenting with wigs.
Yes, we
Not me.
are.
I'm stuck with the same gay hair, but you do not know anyone with the initial L. Okay. That's interesting that there's nobody in your family with the name L something.
Why do I feel like that's impossible?
It almost feels impossible, but
maybe she doesn't know them. Like,
right. It just I got an older woman that was a grandmother with long brown hair. It looks almost straight. I don't know. And she gave me the initial L, and then she said something about a child. She's also referencing somebody who lives in the country. Do you live? No kids and only one boy, but with no L. Oh, it's the end of a family tree, apparently. Hi, Emily. Okay, thank you. I will put you on the list. Let me see what she wants to tell you anyways, even though you have no idea who she is. Let me see what she wants to tell you, dear, okay? This is like a little boy she's talking about. She's showing me a little boy with blonde hair. Very fair-haired boy. And she keeps talking about the funny faces that the little boy makes. She's talking about the comical faces that the boy makes. She said he's very silly. She's showing me, I don't know why she's showing me like a carton of milk. Maybe he's got milk allergy. I don't. Dairy allergy? Is that right? I can literally read organic on it. This carton of milk says organic on it. You lost a pregnancy 5 years ago. Okay. You have no idea of what? A little boy with blonde hair. Okay.
is your dog snoring?
Of course. Always.
Sounds like a fucking dragon.
Yeah. She's wrapped up in my sofa cover, as usual. Of course. And she is snoring.
Like a grown man.
Yeah, she is horrible. She literally only does. She was not doing it the whole time we were talking earlier.
Nope.
As soon as I press live, she starts snoring. So, okay. It could be about a child that's coming into your family. If you don't have children in your family, it could be because she's very specific with this little boy. She's showing me the boy. He's got very, very light blonde hair. She gave me the initial L. She's showing me that he's got a wonderful sense of humor. He looks to be just 3 or 4. And she's telling me that he has to have like organic products because he's allergic to something. Like it just feels like he has to have more natural products because he's just highly sensitive to things. I don't know. But this is what she's showing me for him. What do you have anything for Anita?
Yeah. So right away, I heard something about Siamese twins or conjoined twins, Anita. So I don't know if that.
She's got a very small family, apparently.
Okay. Well, that's coming through. There's something about being conjoined, born conjoined, and perhaps separated, but something about that. And then also, they were mentioning someone who has, I don't know what it's called, but when someone has like one brown eye and one blue eye, it starts with an H, doesn't it? You know what I'm talking about? They're showing me someone who has different colored eyes or something significantly different about one eye. You know, like when people have that chunk of their eye that's green or
Heterochromia.
yeah, I was like, I think it starts with an H. But anyways,
Her father-in-law who died. Your father-in-law who died who had two different colored eyes, or he was a conjoined twin?
Yeah, because those are the two things that came through like right when Missy added me on.
Heterochromia.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yes, the eyes.
But it's okay, the eyes. Yes, that's what I'm seeing now. And whoever this person is, I don't know if they had like an injury or something to the side of the head, but this whole half of my head is hot and like, I guess it could be
like
a
bleeding.
birthmark. Yeah, like hot, like bleeding or blood, pressure in the ear. I don't know if my husband has a twin. Okay, are they identical? There's something about like
two babies.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, whoever this is feels like they got like hit blunt force trauma or a head injury. Okay, that's probably what it is.
Died in El Caro accident.
Yeah, because it almost feels like my ear and this side, like my ear is bleeding. It's
bleeding, yeah. I can feel it like oozing down my face.
Yep. The man with the eye. Okay, well, he's definitely here. I'm feeling his energy real heavy.
I don't know. I feel like I'm picking up a child that's going to come into this family. I don't know why. Maybe because it is towards the end of a family line.
Like they're telling you that this is going to start over. Like it's going to. His sons are non-identical twins. One of them is my husband. Okay.
I got a lot of stuff in the throat here too with this lady.
And her name started with the L?
She has no idea who she is.
I feel like people's loved ones are like, well, hell. But I mean, you can't help it if you don't.
Well, she didn't know who either one of her grandmothers were. So
okay. Yep. So you're just not gonna know, but they're here for you, obviously. Yep. So
yep.
But yeah, man, that's the head thing. I get it. Can we stop now?
It's almost like it's all crushed in. It is what it feels like to me. It's like crushed.
Yes. He really wants that to be acknowledged.
What does this, what does this
man
mean? Man?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Because usually,
well, I mean, it's your family. So they just want you to know that they're still around you and that they are.
They usually they like make us feel either how they died or how they felt when they were living, just so that you can connect, so we can make sure that you're connected.
She wants to know like why they're coming through. Probably because you paid for a reading.
Yep. And we just connect to your energy.
We just connect to whoever comes forward for you. It's not.
He doesn't want anything from you.
Why would he want something?
He thought that you might want to talk to him. And that's just kind of how they like show you who they are so that you can connect.
There's a baby coming on this I don't know whose it is, but there's a baby coming in. If you feel awful messaging me on Tuesday, why are you messaging me while I'm live? Please don't. His son, your husband, just passed on. Okay.
Okay.
So your husband just passed away.
No, wait. Yeah. Okay.
Was this something to do? Okay, Kay. All right. His father was the man with the different colored eyes. Was there something wrong with your husband's throat? Was he either like intubated or did he have like problems with his throat? Oh, zap.
Is he a
Clearing
smoker?
the
Like
throat. Very dry throat. It feels like a lot of issues when I'm trying to connect to your husband. Cancer in his lungs. Okay. So it just feels like there's a lot of like dryness issues and maybe if he had like a tracheotomy or like was intubated before he passed away. I don't know what else. It's just a lot of irritation with the throat. And who do you know that has an initial like H? H, like Hank, Henry, Harry, whatever other H names there are. This could be somebody living or deceased.
right when you said H, I thought Harley.
Harvey. It could be.
Or Harley, like a Harley Davidson, like a bike.
Oh, yeah,
That's
it
what
could
I
be
heard.
that too. I got you, Sherry. He's showing me like the number 3, and it makes me feel like it's something about the last 3 months of his life. He's showing me. Okay, that was just a suggestion. It wasn't about a bicycle. It was about a name that starts with H. Okay, Amanda. She just was making another H name. Nobody said anything about having a bicycle. But
Bicycle.
3 months. So, sorry. Somebody's killing me right now. Like, man. I'm getting a lot of pain in my lungs from him. He's telling me about the last 3 months of his life. Do you understand this? There's something about the location. Did the location change the last 3 months? It almost feels like, okay, Anita. I'm seeing something about the last 3 months. And he's just making me feel like I moved from one place to another in the last 3 months or 3 weeks, whatever this is. He's showing me a number 3. It's either 3 months or 3 weeks. He's also showing me that he developed a tumor on his spine. Three weeks. Okay. And he's also making me feel like there was, I don't know if this was when he was having a surgery or something, trying to get, doesn't it look great? I don't know. Yes, on his spine. Yes. I don't know if this was a surgery or something that went wrong, but he said he's making me feel like when they tried to do something, that whatever this was went wrong. It's almost like they tried to remove it or they tried to, yeah, it's like trying to remove the tumor or taking some kind of action towards his cancer, and it just ended up like it just kind of spread like wildfire is what he's telling me. Okay. It's like what they were trying backfired. Okay. And so he's also telling me that when he did pass, that his dad was there with him. He also wants you to know that he heard what you said to him. I'm not sure. They did not diagnose it at all. Diagnose what? His cancer? He's telling me that something made it spread like wildfire within him. Something that was done to him. I don't know what it was. I don't know. But he's saying that it was something like backfired. Something made it spread like wildfire. And he's also saying that his dad was with him, and then he wanted you to know that he heard what you said to him. Okay. He wants you to know that because you've been wondering if he heard what you said to him. Okay. And he's saying that he did. And he wants you to know that he loves you very much, and that he's talking about his pillow. Do you understand that? His pillow on the bed. Do you understand that? Do you sleep on his pillow now? You asked him for a near-death experience, and you sleep on his pillow. Okay. Yeah, he's also showing me his socks. So this just means to me that you also wear some of his clothes sometimes, or just his socks. But because he's showing me like white tube socks or long socks. You understand everything. Okay, great. Okay, Amber, I'll put you on the list. What do you got, friend?
So he mentioned something to me about
Camera's
hand
frozen.
towels. Mine is?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to disconnect from my Wi-Fi. So
He
am
only
I
wore white
unfrozen?
socks. Okay, thank you.
Am I unfrozen? Am I
Yes.
moving yet?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
good.
unfrozen a little bit.
Okay. So he mentioned something to me about hand towels. And he's saying something about like cleanliness is next to godliness. Like washing hands, like was hand washing like extremely important for him? Could have been like a germ thing. Like maybe like a little bit of a germaphobe. Yeah. Like hand sanitizer or just washing your hands constantly. But he's saying something about how hand towels are very important. Like having clean hand towels next to the sink or something that he would like to mention. Make sure that you keep like hand towels by the sink. Clean hand towels, clean hands. And then he's mentioning something about dental work. I don't know if he had to have a lot of dental work or if this is something you struggle with. I don't know if you been to the dentist lately. There's something about dental work, and I definitely feel like it's on the left side. Top jaw, like your top teeth.
She said she'll keep it in mind.
Okay. I can't read the comments because my iPad's dead, so.
Okay. She said she'll keep it in mind.
Okay. Yeah.
She said yes, you need a root canal.
Okay. Yeah, that he's just acknowledging mouth pain and he said suck on an ice cube, which to me sounds terrible, but that's just what he said. Now I'm
Sounds
getting
incredibly painful.
Yes, like that sounds like the worst idea, but he's like, just suck on an ice cube. Or clove.
Well, I hope it brings you some comfort, Anita, that your husband, after much checking with other people, has come forward. Sometimes other people in the family have stronger energy and they come through first. We just deliver the messages as we receive them from them. And it's almost like they have something to say and then they will step aside and somebody else will come forward. Like she had your father-in-law and then I got your husband. So it's like we have to deliver the messages that we get, how we receive them, in order to kind of clear a path sometimes to the person that you truly want to speak to. So I hope that's giving you some comfort and a little bit of healing tonight, knowing that your husband is still around and he knows that you're sleeping with his pillow and that he appreciates that you do that. And about his socks, definitely. You can wear his things. It's okay to wear his things. It's
wear
okay.
them.
Yeah, why not? Okay, next we're going to do Emily.
Who do we have? Emily.
Mm-hmm. Emily.
And okay.
Well, I'm glad you do see him. That's wonderful. Emily. Oh, God. Immediately getting stomach pain when I connect to Emily. Immediately.
Yeah, I feel it in like my lower, like in the upper part of my ribs.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's right here.
Oh, yep.
Great. That feels like...
It makes me feel like I have to like lay down or sit up.
It's the, oh, for the love of God. It's a gallbladder. It's the gallbladder. Hi, Emily.
Hello, Emily.
Do you have pain
Anita.
like what we are describing to you, like at the bottom of your ribs? Hi, Angela.
Angie.
Okay, so then it's going to be somebody coming through for you because it's very, very distinct pain that I'm receiving here. So this definitely feels like the gallbladder. So whoever this is coming through for you has had their gallbladder removed before they pass away. Thank you. They're giving me a name like Charlie or something like this with a C. It could also represent just somebody I know named Charlie that was like an older man with long white hair. He's building something, and I don't know what this is, but he's just showing me building something with blocks. I don't know. I almost want to say it's a man. I think it's a man. I'm looking over at the male energy here. Okay. And he's showing me building something, and it could be like you know how people used to, when they have a lot of time on their hands, make a house of cards and build with man, I used to do that shit when I was a kid. Build a house of cards to see how big you could get it. That's what he's showing me, like building things. How big can you make it? How high can you stack it? He could even be talking about like stacking cash. Like how big can you build your nest egg? How high can you stack your cash? I also have somebody coming forward that's you think it's for your husband? Okay. I also have somebody who's telling me about fluid in the lungs. Okay, so I'm not sure if you have somebody that passed from pneumonia or something like this, or a situation where their lungs filled up with fluid and they passed away. It feels like pneumonia to me.
Your dog.
My fucking dog, dude. Usually I have music on and it drowns it out. His grandpa Charlie, but it's built all kinds of stuff. Okay, so he did like to build things. Okay. I know these damn messages are right. The last one had me thrown a little bit. Like, what do you mean you don't understand it? But And your grandmother died of pneumonia. Okay, thank you. What you got, Ash?
A few things I have written
Okay.
down. Okay, so Emily, the first thing that came through for me was a lot of head pain, and it was in nausea at the same time, and I feel like those two things were correlated. Like, I don't know if you get migraines or if you had a loved one who passed away that got migraines, but the headache and the nausea were together. They correlate. Um, and then I also got a lot of gastro issues, like acid reflux.
I got some of
I
that too.
Yeah, like I feel like feeling like you have to like burp or clear your throat all the time, like that kind of feeling, like gastrointestinal issues.
Good night, Kay. She's pregnant and she's going to sleep. Kay is.
Good night, Kay. There is also a lot of pressure behind the left eye. I don't know if this is just poor eyesight in that eye, but it feels like a lot of pressure. And when I was mentioning something about the migraines, I kind of was thinking that it could have been a brain tumor. Um, the eye could have been related to this. Like, if it was a brain tumor, it's like pressure, causing pressure on the optical nerve. But it could also be migraine related too. That's just something that popped up. I just forgot to write down. And then
Okay, Chloe.
Emily, do you have anyone in your family that is currently studying or about to take driver's ed? Because your loved one here is mentioning something about, I get migraines. Okay. Do you get like eye pain, more specifically in the left eye?
I feel like it's probably related to her eyes.
Yeah, because like maybe you get the migraines because of your eyesight. But anyway, they mentioned something about driver's ed. Somebody studying for driver's ed.
Yes to the eye pain.
Okay, yes to the eye pain. So, have you been to an eye doctor? I feel like migraines or whatever like if you fix your eye issues, the migraines will be less. Like you might still get migraines, but I don't feel like you get them as often. It feels like maybe your left eye is working harder.
Driver's ed. Kid failed her test 3 times.
Okay, so that's so funny that you say that, because how this came through is your loved one was like, mention driver's ed, and then they were like, damn, they need to study. Like, that's what came through. That was the next thing I wrote down was like, whoever this is needs to study. So that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Don't let them drive a car. But yes, your loved ones are very much present and around you currently. Kid failed her test.
I need new glasses. It's time.
Yeah. I feel like that would help you.
Need to study.
I feel like when the eye issue gets corrected, that you'll get less headaches and less nausea.
I believe so. It's almost like it's causing vertigo or something.
Yeah, I feel really like out of balance and like a little nauseated. Yeah. So definitely do that. Go to the eye doctor, get some new glasses. It needs to pass the driver's test. I feel like they're not studying, which obviously you probably know that.
And I'm also getting that it's yes, vertigo. Absolutely. I also feel like they want to say something to you about okay, so they're talking about your frustration with the teenager. Do you have another child that's a boy? Because this to me just feels like you being frustrated with a boy. The way they're explaining it to me, it's like you're getting something out of the refrigerator and you're just like, you know how dumb kids are sometimes when they just say stupid shit. You know, when you're just like, really? Like, that's the impression that I'm getting. Like you can't believe half the stuff that comes out of this kid's mouth. That's what it feels like to me. Like this kid's gonna live at home for a long time. You know, that's kind of the impression I'm getting.
Shit.
Exactly. So I don't know. It's crazy the way. Okay, so do you understand about the comments? The way I was receiving it is like talking to an idiot boy.
Wait, does one of them have a boyfriend?
No, to me, it just feels like one of them is really not smart. And it's like, you can't believe some of the dumb shit that comes out of this kid's mouth sometimes. And you're just like, thank God you're pretty, you know, like that kind of a thing.
I say that to my kids all the time.
Yeah, that's kind of the impression that I'm getting about this kid. This kid's probably going to live at home for a long time. Just because the poor little thing would not make it in the world very well on their own. You have your niece, and it's her I'm talking. She'll probably live with you a while.
Hope you're trying to keep her around for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bless her heart, though.
You say she's pretty all the time? Yeah, that's the impression that I was getting. Thank God you're pretty.
I say that to my daughter anytime she says something ditzy. Like when she says something ditzy, I'll be like, "You are
That's
so
kind
pretty."
of the thing that I'm like. It's like one of those situations when they're like, where do you get orange juice? Like, do you juice an orange in order to get orange juice? Or like it almost like something like she would say, like, do you get it from an orange cow? Like, it's just stupid things like that you just be like, really?
One time Aubrey was like, "What is Trump's last name?" And I was like, "Aubrey, you're so pretty. You're just so pretty." Aiden was like, "You fucking idiot. It's his last name is Trump."
I love it so much. She's just so, oh, wow. Yeah, that's your daughter. That's
And the
okay.
thing is she's like, she gets good grades. She just says ditzy stuff, like
Yeah.
very Aquarius, you know, like
Yeah.
she'll just say something and then she's like, but then if you make fun of her for it, she'll like laugh. Like she laughs it off, like she's like, "Oh my gosh, I am stupid." You know, like
We all say dumb things, but
yeah,
sometimes it's just like, whoa. Well, I hope you enjoyed your messages, Emily.
Thank you, Emily.
And next we have Lois.
Miss Lois.
My hair is getting long. I was looking at pictures. My hair's probably grown 6 inches in the last.
Yeah, when you straighten it, it's really long.
Yeah, weird. Lois. You're welcome. Hi, Lois.
Lucky Lois.
Lois, they're already starting in on me with the red car again. Like, that's the very first thing they're showing me is the red car. Did you end up getting yourself that red car that you wanted? I am here or you would miss me. Hello, Lois.
Always, Lois. Always.
You never did. Okay, this is the very first thing that they're showing me is this red car that you've always wanted. And I feel like, again, we're giving you words of advice, and it would super be awesome if you could do it. Get the red car. They said you need a red car and a hot man. In that order. In that order. So you're not getting another partner until you get the car that you want. Okay.
Is it sexy? The man or the car?
The car. You haven't been out of the house except for yeah. I feel like there's an issue here with, I know you have some issues with your mobility, but it just feels to me like you're kind of stuck in a cycle. There were just, you met a hot man in Texas that's a player. Yeah, most of them are.
Facts and facts.
That is the facts. Most men are players. Prove me wrong.
I would love that. Like, I would love for somebody to prove me wrong.
I would love somebody to prove me wrong as
On
well.
that.
Friends.
On that. I don't usually like to be wrong, but I would like to be wrong on that.
I would love for somebody to prove me wrong on that. Absolutely. Yep.
I'm also not holding my breath. So.
I'm writing things down.
I'm writing things down as well.
Lois, they're showing me a ring on your hand. Okay. Gorgeous man, Texas is too hot, too many bugs. Yeah, it is all of those things, but there are a lot of extremely attractive men here. Yeah. They're showing me a ring on your finger. Do you have a ring on your finger, Lois, that you wear? It looks like it's silver. And I'm also feeling like, have you been dealing with a lot of arthritis lately? Because I just want to keep rubbing. I didn't say anybody bought it for you. I'm just asking if you wear a ring on your finger that is silver. What is a player? Liz, a player is a guy that's not serious. He's just playing with you. He's toying with you.
They just play games, and you're probably not the only girl that he's doing that with. You know, like a player playing games.
Okay. So I'm feeling this in the hands, and then I'm also feeling it in one of your ankles. Does that make sense to you? You're allergic to silver. Okay. Is there a family ring that you have that is silver that you can't wear? I'm stuck on the silver. Huge flirt, not serious. Your ankle hurts as well. Hi, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
I keep seeing a ring that's silver, and it's like hammered silver. I don't know why.
Maybe she's going to get one.
She's allergic to silver.
Yeah, but maybe the player doesn't know that.
Oh.
So
thank you. I thought it was a footballer, Liz. Yeah, well, it's going to get harder to walk the less you do it. Your muscles need to move.
That's so funny that you say that, because what I heard was that you are not standing enough.
You would wear it anyways. Well, that would not be good if you were allergic to it.
Yeah, you need the not using the muscles thing. Like, they're saying that you need to be standing more. And I know you probably, it's not like you're going to have to walk 3 miles, but standing up so often helps build muscle. You're going to lose muscle. Your loved ones want you to just stand more. I have a white gold amethyst ring. I love amethyst.
Okay.
I'm not wearing any. Oh, wait. I have an amethyst bracelet on.
There you go. But I do feel like your mobility is something that is going to, you're really going to need to start dealing with your physical aspect, Lois. It feels to me like it's just declining and declining because you're putting less and less effort into it because of whatever pain you're feeling. But sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. You have to make yourself move in order for your body to get back in the habit of physical exertion.
Even if you have to put a timer on.
You're entirely too sedentary.
Yeah, I wrote that down too. But you're not standing enough. And they also mentioned to me something about Chinese food. So you're either eating too much Chinese food, or your loved ones like you should treat yourself to some Chinese food. There's something Chinese food related. Oh, I read that and thinking of hiring a psychic to come here and do massages. And in my head, I was like, is she just trying to get Missy to come visit? Like, what is happening?
What is she trying to do? You haven't had any in years. Maybe you should treat yourself to something.
Yeah, it was the first thing that got mentioned when I connected to your energy. Was they were like Chinese food. So if there is any Chinese food that you enjoy, it's just being mentioned. Which now I want Chinese food because I love it.
I honestly do too, because I love it. And I want it from, well, we have a Chinese restaurant in Bandera, but it's not like real Chinese. Does
Yeah,
that
and
make
see, like
sense?
I like good Chinese food, like good Chinese food.
I mean, it's I'm used to it. It's good, but
It's not,
it's not
yeah,
like it doesn't taste as authentic as I feel like it should.
right.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
picking up what you're throwing down. Picking up what you're throwing down.
Misty can bring it. There's Chinese people in the kitchen. It just, I don't know. Just tastes very Americanized. I don't know.
Fucking America.
You got engaged in a Chinese restaurant. Okay. Well,
Interesting.
that's an interesting bit of information.
Yeah, an
I'll
interesting
bring
layer
Chinese.
that
Sure. I want the Chinese that comes in the little containers that you open. That's what I want.
yeah.
We
The
don't
ones
have
on
that
the
here. We just have styrofoam boxes.
Oh, really? We have the little boxes where the rice comes and it's like the same exact shape and they cram so much in there.
I want the little boxes. That's right. There's no good Chinese food around, Elise. You're right. There isn't. This comes in a styrofoam box. Anyway, everybody at the Chinese restaurant knew you well. Okay, so who are we speaking to here? Is this your fiance that passed away? Did you
feel
have a
like
fiance that passed away? I think I'm thinking about somebody else. Why would I say that? What is going on right now?
it was probably
Lois, set me straight. No, you did not. I know who I'm thinking about. It's somebody else. You and her have the same vibe. I think she's even your friend. Your ex-boyfriend passed away. Okay. What else do we need to tell Lois?
Lois, you need to get different shoes. You need to get more supportive shoes, the arches or the heel, something like that. I feel like that's going to help you stand. They really want you to just start being a little bit more active if you can. And something about getting a good pair of shoes is going to be beneficial for your joints.
Yes, but do you have some that are specifically for arches?
They don't even really have to be expensive. There's just something about like you just need better shoes for where you're at right now. Like more support. Something about the shoes is just not cutting it for you. And because they want you to be more active or at least stand more so that you can get those muscles working, if the shoes are going to help you do that, then you need to do that. They're bossing you.
Rachel, I don't know. Did he die in a Chinese restaurant? Lois, did he die in a Chinese restaurant? I'm confused as well.
Or was he just dying?
Cannot put shoes on. No. It's confusing the information you're giving us, Lois.
I cannot
Okay,
put
anyway.
shoes on.
Anyway, there's some things you need to take care of. First of all, you need to find some shoes that you can actually put on. Second of all, you need to start standing up several times a day, please.
Yeah, even just put a
At
timer
least
on.
once
Just
an
stand.
hour. Just stand up and then sit back down. Okay, you just need to
This
keep
will
your
help
body
with like
moving. The
circulation.
fact that you're not, your blood is not circulating correctly. One died on a couch. Okay, your blood is not circulating correctly. I feel like it's causing quite a bit of inflammation because things aren't moving the way they're supposed to. Your muscles aren't moving the way they're supposed to.
It's definitely making you more sore.
Yeah, you get up to tell the dogs off. Well, I'm telling you that you need to get up more than that. Okay, you need to get up at least once an hour. Okay. Hi,
Even if you
Stephanie.
just
Sorry, I
stand there.
didn't see you pop in. Okay. And so we want you to take better care of yourself, Lois. These are the messages that you stop taking some of your pills. Okay, that's good. That's good. because I know you were on a lot of medication and you were trying to figure out what's causing a lot of the side effects that you're having, right? Because you're definitely, but things need to be moving. Things need to be more fluid for you, and they're not fluid enough. Okay, you're accumulating. Well, you can't do that if you don't even leave the house. So you can't find the hot man and the red car until you leave the house, and you can't leave the house until you get shoes, and you can't get shoes until, I mean, you have all
You
these,
can.
it's a series of events that you have to do in order to make these things happen. Okay? Stop giving
Just
up
start
and
with
then
standing.
just laying there and being
Just
miserable.
start with standing. Even if you just get up and stand in your living room and like shuffle, like put weight on both of your feet as much as you can tolerate for 5-10 minutes, and then sit back down once an
Yeah,
hour.
absolutely. And then you can also do it. Yeah, I know you buy everything online. That's part of the problem, Lois. You're not moving around. You're not even going to the store. So
Yes, dancing's great. If you want to get up and dance for 5 minutes, even if you just stood in place, I dance all day.
absolutely. Okay, we got to move on
Good.
because I'm
Okay.
getting tired and we have
Yeah, me
5 more
too.
people. Okay,
5?
Sherry.
Did you say 5?
Yeah,
Oh, dang, Sherry.
Sherry.
Okay, Sherry. Thank you, Lois.
They just let you out this
The,
week. Oh, well, go do something. Stop staying in the house.
the next time we talk to you, I hope that you say, I've been standing once an hour.
That's right. You better say that.
I
Okay,
love you too, Lois.
Sherry Ann.
Okay.
I'm immediately getting lung pain. So do you have somebody who's passed that had like lung cancer or something lung related going on with them, Sherry?
Riley, dang.
Riley freaking May. It just feels like a lot of congestion and it feels like a lot of pain. She did, but she didn't know she had lung cancer. Okay, well, she's just giving me physical things that she had going on with her. So she had lung cancer, then I'm going to feel the lung cancer whether or not she knew she had it. The doctors told your dad, but she was so old they didn't tell her. Okay, well, I'm sure she could feel it. Because it's one of those things you can definitely feel. It feels like a lot of congestion in the chest and pain. Okay, for your grandmother. It does feel to me like she's wicked old. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting like a Mother Teresa vibe from her. That lady was super old. She's also talking about a hearing problem. Do you understand that? Was she also very hard of hearing? Because I want to keep going, huh? Huh? And she's just showing me like motioning people to come over and hold her hand. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is like before she passed, if she wanted more company before she passed, or if she's showing me like motioning somebody over and like holding their hand while she's laying there. I got you on the list, Chloe. Very hard of hearing and spoke with broken English. Okay, thank you. And do you understand about motioning somebody over? She was like 95 and very religious. That would be why I got the Mother Teresa vibe with her. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. She wasn't with it when she was dying. Okay, so then if you don't understand the message as I gave it to you, let me try and figure it out a different way here. Okay, so another way for her to explain it to me is talking about giving somebody comfort. When you call somebody over and you're holding their hand, you're usually giving them like comfort. And that's what she's talking about right now. She's like, "Do you need comfort?" She didn't know who was around when she passed. She was out of it. Okay. Do you understand this message as I've related to you? I got you on the list, Chloe. How are you going to have a reading if you can't hear me talking, Chloe? You do need comfort. Okay. I'm just curious. I'm not saying you can't have a reading. I just don't know. You can know. Okay. She was my main caretaker when my parents were working. Okay. She definitely knew something was going on with her just based on what she's making me feel in her body. She definitely felt a lot of things going on inside of her. There's a lot of aches and pains. I feel like there's this special snack that she would make for you. She watched you. You lived in a 2-family house. Okay. Do you understand this? It's almost like it's like almost like when a parent makes a kid a sandwich and then they cut the crust off. It looks like a white square, but I'm not sure if it's just a sandwich with the crust cut off or what it is.
I cut my kids' crust off, and my daughter Rosie calls it the skin.
Cut the skin off. Oh yeah, she did. Okay, good. Because she's showing me I've got the sandwich on a plate and I've got a glass of milk and I've got a napkin right here. Like I'm all set. It's very proper for a lunchtime snack. Crackers with peanut butter jelly. Yeah, it looks like a white square and I've got a glass of milk and a napkin. Is this strawberry jelly that I'm seeing? Because she's literally showing me what kind of jelly. It's red. I'm just seeing a red jelly. It doesn't look like grape jelly, and it doesn't taste like grape jelly. It tastes like strawberry jelly. Good Lord, man, it's been so long since I ate sweet crap like that. I'm just with this jelly in my mouth. What have you got, dear? It is strawberry jelly. Okay. Thank
the
you.
person that I have here might not be the same person. The first thing they said when they came through made me laugh instantly because it was like, what in the tarnation? That's what I heard. Okay. And I laughed a little bit and they said, I don't even want to be here. And what I'm feeling like is that this person liked to be fake irritated as their like sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? Like when people are like, oh, sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to be here. And like they're joking. So I kind of feel like this might be a man. One sec. It was like,
Sounds like it would be a man.
it felt like a male energy, but it was like, like he was like, what the hell? I didn't even want to be here anyway. But they like are joking.
Okay. She says it's her girlfriend, Kristen, and she was very sarcastic.
Okay. So that's what this is. It's like that it's like their sense of humor. They're fake. I wrote down fake irritated. Like they just like to act fake irritated. And I feel like while I get that sense of humor, this person probably didn't have a lot of friends. It's like a dry, sarcastic sense of humor rubs a lot.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
I was just gonna. Yes, I'm just not like that's the vibe I get, and I don't feel like this person cared. Like I don't think she cared that not very many people got her sense of humor. But it made me laugh out loud when she said that. It's like, what the hell? I didn't even want to be here. Like, no, she didn't. Yeah, right. Well, she's definitely here. And I don't know if she was somebody who didn't dress up often, but really enjoyed dressing up when the opportunity came. She was showing me really enjoying wearing a dress. Um, and it might have even been a little extra. You know what I mean by extra? Like a little bit bedazzled or a little bit like poofy sleeves or like something like that. There's significant emphasis on the dress. And I feel like that when the opportunity came to get dressed up or be formal, it was like kind of fun for her. This could have even been a wedding dress. Um, definitely, it's like being a really casual person most of the time, but when they got dressed up, they went like extra. Yeah, she was a hippie, and sometimes she would. I just feel like, you know what I mean? Like when people like I like what I'm wearing right now, t-shirt and leggings. I thrive in that. But when I can get dressed up, I want to get dressed up like extra. Like I don't know if she wore like sparkles on her eyes. There's something with like glitter or sequins. Like it was like one piece of what she wore would be like shiny.
I'm getting real tired, friend.
I know I'm
I don't know what the hell.
And then also last message, Sherry, for you from your friend. She wants you to drink more tea. I'm hearing like mushroom tea, like herbal tea. There's something specifically for your immune system. She says that you need to boost your immune system. So drink more
Not gonna
tea.
make it, Liz.
I know. I'm like, that's why I'm like, oh, last message.
So freaking drained right now. Holy shit. You're welcome. I don't know what's up with that, but I can't stop yawning. It's only 9 o'clock. Let's see what we can do for Amanda. Amanda. She's Sherry Ann said she was into all that.
Yeah, she wants you to drink more tea. And I feel like she's aware that you might roll your eyes when she says that. Like, of course she wants me to drink tea, but
Word. Good luck with that, Monet Lee. I hope you get everything sorted out, and I'm glad your surgery went well. I don't see there being any issues with your port or anything else as far as chemotherapy in your body. I do think it's going to be very successful for you, so make sure you keep your chin up, okay? Word. Amanda, is there somebody that you want to specifically connect to? Because I know that you had mentioned needing me for work. Jesus.
it's like we might have to finish these tomorrow night.
We went. Holy God. I don't know what the hell. I don't know if it's just all the people that are here. It's for your sister.
Or that you've just had a rough week.
Well, she's going to be okay, Monet. Just make sure she knows that. Yeah, we could do tomorrow. I'm totally down with tomorrow. I will be fresh tomorrow.
Do you want
Will
to
you
finish
be
Amanda's
around
reading?
tomorrow, friend? We can pick up where we left off.
Yeah, my kids don't have school. They're on spring break. So that's why I'm able to be up a little bit later tonight, so we can do tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't have any plans.
Is everybody okay with us doing this tomorrow? I'm tapped out, guys. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting all y'all to come out of the woodworks. I've been on for a while. Okay, so Amanda's good for tomorrow.
Okay, Amanda's okay with tomorrow.
You're sleepy too?
Amanda,
Chloe's good for tomorrow. Amber. All right. You guys are awesome. Angela, we good for tomorrow night? What time we can do tomorrow? Your kids aren't going to school, so we can do what, 7:30, which would be 6:30 your time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Or do you want to do tomorrow afternoon?
Afternoon would be great because I'm supposed to go to the gym, but I don't know if I'm supposed to go at 6 or if I'm supposed to go at 7.
Okay.
But
See, our schedules don't line up because I go to the gym during the day and she goes to the gym at night.
Which is fine. I just like I'm like training with someone. So
How about we do 3:00 tomorrow afternoon?
okay.
My time.
So 2 here.
Yeah.
Gotta write that down. Yeah, that'll work because I don't have to go get the kids from school.
Yeah. So it'll be 3:00 Central Time, guys. We'll finish these up tomorrow.
Amanda, real quick though, I feel like I need to tell you this. The first thing that came through, I don't know if you have had a water leak in your basement, but your loved one is mentioning that you're going to need a lot of towels. You either used a lot of towels or you will need some. Just one, I felt like you needed a heads up. So hopefully nothing starts leaking.
I hate that face I can make. I feel like a lizard when I make that face.
Stick your tongue out.
Your gator pen could be. She's got a lot of reptiles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're just saying something about a leak, like a big spill, and they were showing me wringing out towels, just like massive amounts in the bathtub. So just keep that in mind. I just felt like that you might need to know that.
It started leaking. It might get worse.
Yeah, like we're talking break. Like something.
We need a rescue plan for the gators.
The gators.
It's a gator
All right,
rescue.
everybody.
It's a gator rescue.
It's a gator rescue.
Oh, okay, guys. Tomorrow at 3:00.
3. And then you'll get fresher energy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this lady.
I'm going
Usually
right
I'm
to
the
bed.
tired one.
Like literally.
Yep.
Right to bed. My eyes are getting watery and everything.
Well, thank you guys all so much. And whoever still needs a reading, we will do it at 3:00 tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll start up on the list and we'll just go until we don't want to go anymore. We'll do more.
Yep.
Yay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.